The fifth driver is people. Many leaders would say that people are the most important asset of a company, and I would certainly agree. However, the financial definition of an asset, as we learned earlier, is anything a company owns or controls that has value. Therefore, people are not a financial asset of a company. But then again, what would a company be without people? I guess a collection of meaningless assets. In our 5 business drivers model, people has its own driver and is by design in the middle of the model. People are the heart and center of the model for a reason. People make the decisions, supply the financial resources, buy products, provide the labor and services, and otherwise create and contribute everything else about a business. Good people drive success around cash, profit, assets, and growth. When we think of the people driver, we can segregate them into 2 categories: internal customers and external customers. Peter Drucker proposed that culture is far more influential in your organization than strategy. What does Peter mean by this? Certainly that culture, or the collective capability and capacity of the organization, is far more important than strategy. That's not to suggest that a good strategy is not important, rather that any strategy has to be implemented by the organization. And culture is the collective, executional capacity of that organization. Culture can be one of the most difficult competitive advantages of an organization to develop, but it is also the most difficult competitive advantage for a competitor to replicate. Culture must be cultivated and developed over time. Not only does the culture of the people make up the capability of the organization, culture is important in retaining employees and developing them to their fullest potential. It's easy to suggest that only salary and benefits are the reason an employee stays at a company. Studies suggest otherwise, however. In his book entitled "First Break All the Rules," Marcus Buckingham of the Gallup organization describes the results of surveys of tens of thousands of people. Those surveys revealed that the number one reason employees leave their jobs is their relationship with their manager. While perks are great, how people feel about their manager is much more important to employee satisfaction. If they feel valued, receive regular praise, are rewarded for their efforts, are included in decision-making, and feel they are contributing to a clear vision, they are far more likely to stay. Employees who feel that leadership doesn't know where it's headed and who feel they aren't valued always have one foot out the door. In many companies, a strong, positive, employee-focused culture helps ensure that employees get the relationships they want with management and other perks that might outweigh perhaps the importance of salary. As essential and important as internal customers are to any business, they are there to serve the external customer. The external customers, generically speaking, are those individuals that pay for a company's products and services, thereby keeping the business alive. Ultimately, our culture and focus on our employees must contribute to a superior customer experience in order to gain a sustainable advantage in a competitive marketplace. Let's return to the group and explore ways we can all contribute more powerfully in advancing our world-class culture.